That's a huge reward. Oh no, that's me! Who could possibly be offering $1 billion for my capture? Okay, it's gotta be somebody rich. It's gotta be somebody very, very angry. Perhaps it's this sleeping, farting monarch. Now, I will admit I have been posting online some criticisms of the monarchy, but I didn't think that it would lead to my arrest. Wow, he loves portraits of himself. Really hope this button controls an escape hatch, because I think I'm in danger. Oh, that's a good sign. Oh, that's not a good sign. I need to get out of the throne room before I get trampled by an absolute monarch. Why is the king doing his own security? How did I even get into the throne room to begin with? How am I going to escape him if— uh-oh. King down, king down. We got a king down. I had nothing to do with that. He fell. I did not push him. Uh-oh, a guard. Yes, hello? You better hurry. Your king is injured. What are you doing with that button? Oh no! He got me with the trap door. I'm heading for the dungeons. When will I ever stop spinning? Oh good, I'm glad my face broke my fall. Moving on, let's assess the situation here. Ah, good. More wanted posters of me. My pals, if you're sitting at home wondering, how did Holly end up in a dungeon yet again? I am asking myself the same question. How does one girl end up in so many dungeons? Okay, that's a witch. That's an imprisoned witch. I think I want to bust my way out of the dungeon now. My pals, I think you could say that my problems began when I started posting spicy memes criticizing the monarchy on Instagram, not realizing that the king has an account and is incredibly thin-skinned. He's very sensitive to criticism. So anyway, I was like, the king has too much power. And the king's like, that's so mean. Why are you being mean to me? I'm gonna put you in the dungeons. And that, my friends, is how you end up locked in the basement of a castle. But unfortunately, my dissent cannot be silenced. I will be escaping this castle. Uh-oh. Hey, isn't that the guard that hit the trap door? Why does everyone in this castle have gas? I need to see what's on the menu at the castle cafeteria because I have a suspicion it's lots of lentils. I don't even know what is the most motivating factor in this moment. Obviously, I'm running away from the guard. I'm also running away from their stink cloud. And of course, I am running towards freedom. My pals, I am going to need to cross this literal lake of fire if I am going to escape the king and escape this castle. But I just had a rather disturbing thought. I am going to need to be so super careful during this escape. I don't know if there's anyone I can trust because I just realized that there is a literal $1 billion reward for my capture right now. There is a cost of living crisis happening right now. What if someone decides to turn me in and take that money? I can't trust anyone, not even you! You're gonna betray me, aren't you? You're gonna turn me in! Sorry, I'm so sorry about that. I'm just kind of cracking under the pressure here. The chances that the spray-painted face on the wall is planning on turning me in for a reward is probably pretty slim. But what about you? Okay, I'm gonna need to conduct a quick poll here to see who is planning on betraying me. So if given the chance you would turn me in for that $1 billion reward, just put like a cash emoji in the comment section, maybe like a big bag of money, just so I know who to keep a close eye on. And if you're like, what? I would never betray you, just give this video a thumbs up. I'm scared of the results. $1 billion is a lot of money. Why did they have to make the reward $1 billion? Obviously, everybody's going to want $1 billion. I don't see why they couldn't have just made the reward like a $10 Robux gift card or something. But no, they had to make it $1 billion. They had to make it so much money so everyone would be so tempted to turn me in. Oh, whoa. Although, I guess other than the king and the guard, I haven't seen anybody since I've been in the castle. Which admittedly is a bit lonely, but at least there aren't heaps of people who could possibly be trying to claim that reward. Yeah, that's a good tip for my poor little head. We will try that again while avoiding the moving spikes. Does anybody know what that thing there on the left is? This thing here. Is it a mushroom? Is it a hat? I think I've seen them growing in a few places so far, but I don't really understand what they are. Oh, whoa. That was unexpected. What is that? Oh my gosh! Hot tips on how to avoid being crushed. Wall is angry. Gonna let it come back and then go. Hurry, hurry. Aw, now the wall is very happy. But its mood could change at any moment, so we must try to avoid being crushed. Might hide here. I don't know, I feel like it could change at any moment. Oh, the mood's shifting. It's a warning sign. He looks angry. I want to peer around, but oh, yep, there he goes. That's cool. I'll just let him go on his angry little run, and then we're safe. We're safe for another day. This is always the bit that makes me the most stressed, because if it turns angry, it's gonna like smash into me right away. Okay, we made it to the next lava-filled room. Lots of weird stuff happening in here. We got bird cages that are like half sunk into the lava. We've got maybe more mushrooms or hats, whatever those things are. I'm starting to wonder if I'm ever going to find a way out of this castle. And then what happens? It's not like I am simply going to stop making jokes online about the king. That is my right. And if the king would like to respond to my criticisms, he's welcome to have a chat. We could go to Chipotle, maybe get some burrito bowls, hash it out. I am a reasonable woman with a magical cat on her head. I am willing to have a conversation. We don't need to solve all problems by just throwing Holly in the dungeon. Like, obviously, that's one potential solution. I just don't think that it needs to be the default solution. It feels like it's the go-to option, you know? It's like every time something bad happens, anytime I have any sort of disagreement, they're just like, boom, jail, basement. Hey, look, it's Chef Meatball's restaurant. I didn't know that he had a location inside of the castle. I don't love that he has a wanted poster of me right outside the front door, but, you know, that's probably not his choice. I'm sure it's by order of the king. So I don't want to come down too hard on Chef Meatball. I'm sure he's trying his best. He's got a location inside of the castle. He has to follow the king's rules. I can understand why he wants to keep this location open. He's cooking meatballs for dukes, duchesses, lords, ladies, knights. Oh, the knights love bolognese, you best believe. Oh, hey, that's a chef? Chef Meatball, such a fine royal portrait. Now, the king does not engage the royal painter for just anyone. Chef Meatball must be the king's favorite chef. I would love to try his meatballs, but I'm a bit worried about the $1 billion reward. Oh no, why does it look like I've entered a fight? Am I holding a tomato? Okay, things are kicking off here. Yeah, we're in a fight situation in Chef Meatball's restaurant. Chef Meatball's all like, ooh, I'm gonna get that $1 billion reward. And I'm like, tomato, tomato, tomato. Terrible suggestion. We hate it. Tomato, tomato. Look, I don't blame Chef Meatball exactly. I know that it is very difficult to run a restaurant in 2024. The profit margins are very small. I'm sure that Chef Meatball would love $1 billion to invest into his restaurant. And I respect that, but unfortunately I love my freedom more. Cool. Now that I've destroyed the dreams of a beloved local chef by pelting him with tomatoes, I guess I'll just, head up this way. Really wish I could have tried some of those meatballs before we engaged in battle, because my stomach is growling. It's actually, like, so rude that Chef Meatball tried to capture me without at least first offering me some arancini. Like, I get it, I understand your motivations for wanting to turn me in, but would it hurt to offer me a little bruschetta? Portraits in this room are a bit unhinged. Wait, where are we? Ugh.
Oh my God!
Sorry! So I've gathered that we're in the castle's ye olde medieval toiletta. Oh no, why is there a shovel? They're gonna make me dig the night soil, aren't they? Oh no, I'm standing on it! The will to survive is leaving my body steadily. Oh, just kidding. That was mercifully quick. That's good. We could just pretend that that never happened. If anyone asks how I got down here, I'm like, I don't know, it's just blank. I like how that soldier didn't try to chase me, like, at all. They're like, yeah, I've got unfinished business. I'm off the clock. Like, yes, they could have tried to detain me and claim $1 billion, but they're like, you just can't put a price on being regular. That soldier knows where their priorities lie. Wow, if this green stuff is the effluence coming out of the long drop, I think that we might need to have another look at Chef Meatball's cooking. Oh, what's coming out of the pipes there, bud? That's a little bit disturbing. Why are they so big? They're as big as I am. That's so wrong. You know what? I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna acknowledge what's happening right in front of my eyes right now. We're just gonna call those Hershey's Kisses. I hate the giant Hershey's Kisses, and I must get away from them in this boat. I'm actually not sure if she's seaworthy, and I don't have any oars. Why are there so many capsized boats here in the sewers? Oh, I think I can see sky? I really wasn't sure if we were still underground or what, but I'm pretty sure that we have made it outside. Is it possible that we've actually managed to escape the castle? Well, we've escaped something, but unfortunately I am now drawn towards this mysterious green light like a moth to a flame. Whoa, that was some sort of portal. I've been transported to a magical forest where I glow and can run extremely fast. I'm confused. Are these still the castle grounds? Have we managed to escape the king? What's my life gonna be like now with $1 billion bounty on my head? Does feel a bit daunting. Don't know if I'll ever truly be able to relax. Not if I'm walking around with this face. I might need to find a new face. I need to drastically change my appearance or people are going to recognize me from the wanted poster like immediately. I gotta dye my hair and get glasses and a mustache. They'll never recognize me with a mustache. If anyone has any like super hot tips for disguises, just let me know in the comments section. Anything that will make me look completely unrecognizable. Anything that's giving like witness protection program. I want to live out my days under a false name. Just me and my mustache in a cabin in the woods, still criticizing the king. Oh, whoa, castle walls. Is this to get out, to get in? I don't know if I'm breaking back into the castle. That seems like a terrible idea. Or maybe these are the outer walls of the castle. Maybe we've got to go over to get to Sweet Freedom. Oh, this is not it. This is actually the opposite of Sweet Freedom. This is a showdown with King Henry III. A very interesting choice of Henry. People are always talking about Henry VIII. People forget about King Henry III. Interesting that he's fighting me personally, and with a sword when I have a musket. Uh-oh, he's pointing it at me. Oh no, crossbows! Okay, that actually makes heaps more sense. Why did I think the king was going to fight me by himself? Obviously, he's going to bring the king's army and the king's men. That's fine, though. I think I'm about to destroy the king. He's already on fire. As it turns out, I've moved from online criticism to overthrowing the monarchy. Oh my gosh, Viva la Revolution! A win for the people. What a rush. I was just trying to escape and live out the rest of my life in solitude. I didn't realize I was going to be changing the whole course of this nation's history. I mean, it's a bit exciting to realize that I might have written myself into the history books. I sure hope that the story of this revolution doesn't end with me being eaten by a hungry crocodile. As I speed through troubled waters, I want to leave you with maybe the only fact I think I've retained about King Henry III, and that is that he became king when he was 9 years old. So there's that.